Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue and I am back for another All-American review, y'all. This episode was good. I have to say it every time we talk. Every time we talk, All-American is giving. I wish more people knew. Okay, I don't know what y'all doing out there, but y'all ain't on it. Cause I'm on wipe me down. Cause I'm on wipe me down. Cause I'm on wipe me down. Shoulders, chest, pants, shoes. Shoulders, chest, pants, shoes. I'm on wipe me down. BONDIBRAY. That's me. I'm sorry. I had to laugh at myself. Okay, so like things like that happen. I'm sorry. Let's get into it. So we have a flashback of Corey and Billy meeting on the football field as kids. And Billy's mom is on the sidelines acting a fool. That's my baby! Yeah! You know, just doing the most. Proud of Billy and his football capabilities. They make friends. They make friends. But it's obvious that Billy has things, okay, more so relationships and parental guidance that Corey doesn't have. We haven't really touched on that, but that's what I felt when I was watching, because little Corey was like, that's your mom over there? That's what's up. Like, my mom ain't over there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the vibe I got. So initially, we already dealing with having a friend who, is kind of jealous of your family situation. It happens. It's unfortunate. And I don't blame the kid. I don't blame the kid at all. So in the present time, Grace's 25th class reunion is coming up. Coop is there to take Dylan somewhere, and she tells Gracie that maybe she should call up Micah. All right? Chocolatey. All right? Call him up. Smooth. Chocolatey. Call him up. All right? Good smile. Good teeth. Call him up. All right? But she, don't you have somewhere to go with Dylan? Don't worry about what I'm doing over here, Coop. Okay, little girl. And then Dylan comes in and he says, damn, Ma, you got canceled too? Like, damn. Apparently, Dylan's little girlfriend canceled him, all right? He was in there taking a long time to get ready because the little girls is calling now. Oh, Lord. She says she wasn't canceled. She ghosted him, okay? That's two different things. I didn't get canceled. I ghosted him. Spence decides to skip school with Layla so that he can see what's going on with her. He saw those slits on her wrist and he doesn't want to come at her the wrong way because she's so defensive and automatically gets upset whenever anybody asks if she's okay. Because she's looking a little rough around the edges. She looking like she ain't taking good care of herself. And then when people bring attention to what they are obviously seeing with their own two eyes, she gets upset and tries to act as if something's wrong with them. So yeah, he had to handle this slight. So he decides to skip school with her. They go to the movies. And when they get back to his house, she want the D, 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 she want the D. Okay? That's what's happening. But it's all because she doesn't want to deal with her emotions. Okay? She's feeling abandonment from both parents. One dead, one alive. Okay? Spencer says, I want to talk. Trying to restrain himself, in a situation that he probably has going on down there. And he asked her, what's going on with you? I saw cuts on your wrists. And she flips out. What are you talking about? Oh, that's why you wanted to spend the day with me? Okay, those are my bracelets. It's like, nah, girl. We all wear some bracelets. And we ain't never got all these different cuts up and down our arm in a straight line. The bracelets are not a straight line. So, and it don't be on your arm like that. So why would you have straight? The detective in me is saying, I think not. Then as she's storming out, she tells him she's not coming to the barbecue. Yeah, okay, I told y'all that Gracie and them is having their little reunion. They having a barbecue to go along with the reunion. Shout out to Alex. Spence, seeing a way for him to get someone else to help him out with this situation, he enlists Coop to spend the day with Layla and, get her to help you right. She's good at that. You need help with that. I can make sure she's not anywhere trying to kill herself, things of that nature. And Coop, being the true blue that she is, goes along with this. Layla, of course, has her apprehension. She knows that Spence is blowing up Coop's phone trying to find out what's going on with them, okay? But at first, she plays it cool. She helped Coop right. Then Lil Fizzle Pop shows up. Okay, little Fizzle Pop shows up. He's upset because he hasn't gotten his studio time with her dad yet. And it's like, dude, if we knew where the dad was, we'd tell you, little Fizzle Pop. Go sit down somewhere. But see, Layla is on one. So she got all in his face and was like, and what are you gonna do? That's what I thought. Bang. She didn't do that, but you know, that was the vibe. And then she walked off and everybody's like, ooh. We didn't know what was going to happen right now, boy. We didn't know if little Fizzle Pop was going to hit her. We didn't know what was going to happen. Woo. I'm glad little Fizzle Pop didn't do that. Okay, but it was still like out of pocket. It was rather out of pocket. Jordan doesn't seem to understand. You punished. And he's begging his mom to give him the keys to his car back because he has a date with some random girl. You know, he's been doing that a lot lately. And Laura is not bending. And then she turns around and gives him like the sympathy. You know, I didn't realize how hard this was for you, son. And he says, are you going to let me take my car? And she's like, nope, stop asking. I was like, yes, Laura. Yes, Laura. We appreciate this. We appreciate the punishment. We really do. Olivia, the one who's always trying to, get everybody together, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to. I'll never be untrue, baby. Come on, y'all, I'm sick. Let's stay together, loving you forever. I'm sorry. Okay, look, if you don't enjoy what I do, leave. Anyway, somebody's future hate coming towards me right now for the vocal break with the Al Green. But that's what Layla is always trying to do, keep everybody together, okay? Love and happiness. That's what she wants. She wants Al Green songs to be happening in a family. So she tells Jordan that if he goes to the barbecue and spends some time with Billy, that she will let him take her car. And of course he agrees to that. And I'm like, so what you think, you're not gonna get in trouble for doing this, Olivia? Mm-hmm. Y'all, then we see Kim Phil's little sister. Y'all, I forgot Kim Phil's little sister, her name. But Lord, if she wasn't giving Penny Mama. Okay, she was giving so much Penny Mama. It was ridiculous. I lived. Okay, I lived. I do remember when she was on Moesha. I still don't remember her name from that time. All I know is that's Kim Phil's little sister, and that's Penny Mama from Good Times' youngest daughter. And then everybody looks alike. You know what I'm saying? So let's press on. She's thirsty, parched for a man. And she is jumping on everyone who has to come and get their name tag from her. Okay? She's hot in the puss, as we would like to say. Billy comes over. Then Corey throws her on some other single man since she's trying to latch onto their necks like a rabid dog. Then here comes Grace. Okay? This takes them back to high school when they first saw Grace for the first time and everything went into slow motion. Okay? Slow motion for me, moving slow motion for me. Ugh. Okay, that's how they felt when they saw her. They was feeling it, both of them. And I'm like, oh, this gonna be an issue. These boys been friends for years now. And look at them, about to not be friends no more over a girl. At least that's what we thought. But there are layers. Spencer takes Corey to the side. He wants to discuss them spending more time together. They said they were going to focus on their relationship, and he wants to make that happen. And Corey's like, well, what you want to do, son? And he was like, well, I was hoping you would have some ideas. Like, damn, can it not always be on me? I am the child. I know how you feel. After a while, Spencer's sitting down, poking at his food, and he's upset. He feels as if something is wrong with Layla and there's nothing he can do about it. And Olivia sees him, so she, asks what's going on. They exchange stories. She admits to him that Layla's place actually wasn't robbed. She trashed it. She had a mental break. Okay? And so then he tells her about the cuts on the arm. They're worried. Grace and Corey have a moment. She thanks him for making strides with Spencer. Okay, obviously the boy needed his daddy. You finally came back. Give my son some type of balance in his life. Thank you for finally doing the right thing. Okay, But Corey seems to be off. Actually, Grace kind of interrupted a phone call he was having. I don't know what that phone call was about, y'all. But I'm feeling like something might be wrong with Corey and he just doesn't want to say it to anybody. Jordan asked Billy not to tell Laura about him driving Olivia's car as they're bonding. Okay, Billy introduced him to some of his old school friends and everything, and they're joking, having a good time. And then he decides to use that and use his dad's guilt to get away with driving Olivia's car, knowing that Laura is going to be upset about this. Billy, check your nuts. Check them. Are they there? Then tell your kid to sit down somewhere. Y'all, Asher's dad is doing better. Y'all know Asher's dad was having an alcoholic fit, kind of being abusive. Asher didn't have nowhere to live for a little while. But he's back in the house with his daddy. His daddy seems to be doing good. His daddy is very hopeful about a job opportunity. Asher says that his mom called. He hasn't talked to his mom in a year. She must be awesome. Like I can just about guess. He says that she asked him to meet her for lunch. So he asked Olivia to come with him to go and have said meeting. Asher's mom is playing it cool and being nice, but then let's just get down to the nitty-gritty of it all. What she really wants is for her son to hand her husband the divorce papers. He hasn't signed them. He doesn't want to sign them. And I felt like this was so messed up to task him with that responsibility, putting him in between the two of y'all. And I just really feel like it showed how awesome Asher really is by the way he handled it. And we're going to get to that in a minute. But mom is getting married, and that's why she wants to make sure that this divorce is finalized, because she's about to marry her boyfriend. Asher goes home alone and tells his dad about the lunch and gives him the divorce papers and says, Dad, it's time. You need to move on now. Sign the papers. I'll always be there for you no matter what. It's me and you. I love you, Dad. And then he, holds his hand while he holds the divorce papers. So it was very sweet. It was really one of those times when your child is the only person that really shows you what the purest kind of love is, because you have been terrible to that boy. And the amount of compassion that he shows you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want Asher to be happy. I'm tired of y'all playing with us writers. When is Olivia and Asher gonna happen? Because we already know it is. So Jordan is driving with some thirsty girl in his car, and some other girl is blowing his phone up. So she grabs his phone. He's like, give me my phone back, and tries to grab the phone, and then veers across oncoming traffic, 2 lanes, and then crashes into the neighbor's fence. Homegirl got up and ran out, okay? Told him to call Simone. I said, girl, go sit down somewhere. You, what? Like, what you thought y'all was doing? You thought you was a girlfriend? You thought that's what y'all was about to get into today? Okay, all right, sis, I guess. Now Jordan has gotten everybody in trouble. This is why y'all should let him be punished, because he never learns the lesson. Let him be punished. Please, let him finish out the full punishment. Don't even let him off early. He needs to learn. Stop babying this grown-ass man. Like, Jesus Christ. When he gets home, Laura snaps, okay? Like, goes straight into prosecutor role, okay? Sit down. He was like, I rather stand. She says, you will sit down and I will stand. The fact that he even said that, like, if you don't sit your... See, oh Lord, help me. For his punishment, Laura tells him that he's not having a birthday party that's supposed to be happening next week. And he's like, wait, it's Olivia's birthday too. And she was like, yeah, Olivia the one that gave you the keys to her car. She punished too. No birthday. You heard what I said? Because that's what I said. No birthday. No birthday. Good day, sir. But then, like the unloyal he is, he lets it slip out that Billy knew he had Olivia's car. So now Laura is mad about that as well. Okay? Now you done made the situation worse between your parents. What's wrong with you? He really need to get one of those, like Ghost did Tasha last episode. Like, ugh, like that. Spencer finds out what happened with Layla at the coffee shop, with Lil Fizzle Pop. So he goes to Olivia for help. They get into her hotel room and there's shit everywhere. There are clothes everywhere, empty bags, food containers. It's nasty. You staying in a hotel. Why don't you let these people come in here and clean this up? It's because the old girl is depressed, okay? He says that, you know what? He can't hold off on this any longer. He has to call her father. As soon as he's getting off the phone with her daddy, she's coming into the room. Mad because they snuck in her room. And Olivia's like, we're just trying to help, Layla. And of course, Spencer is saying, I'm worried about you. Look at this. And she just tells him that it's over. We ain't together no more. I'm dumping you. We broke it up. I was like, I knew that's what she was going to do. Oh, she'll get herself together. But she kicks them out of her hotel room. And I'm like, I've been kicked out of better places than this. This repugnant shit you got going on in here. Grace takes Micah to the reunion dance. And it's a little awkward. He keeps like avoiding conversations about their relationship. Corey and Billy talk. And there are some good memories attached to being at that school. And there are also some bad memories that they still need to talk about. Billy is being a star and Corey is being bothered, okay? Just like Lorenz Tate in the Rain on Me video. They do a tribute to Billy's mom, who was a history teacher at the school. We didn't know that, but apparently everybody loved Billy Mama. And then they named the football field after him, which completely destroys Corey. He act like it didn't completely destroy him, but he said he can't even coach on Billy's field. He can't do that. I said, you know what? Corey? Throw the whole man away. And I know that's supposed to be some probably secret reason as to why he's going to end up abandoning his children for the second time and abandoning the boy that he brought to Crenshaw. What about Darnell? What is happening here? Corey thinks back on when they were in school and in high school, and Billy's dad stopped coaching Corey and Billy wasn't talking to him. And he was just kind of like, get out of my way, Corey. And, you're just a hater. You're just jealous because I'm the star and you're not. Like, that was basically Billy's attitude towards Corey. When he saw Corey, he was a sidekick. I was like, ooh, you're wrong, okay? And then he says that he dumped Grace so that Grace can go and be with Corey. And he says, you need to be glad that I don't take her back. I said, no, you are not using Gracie as a chess piece in this game against your frenemy. Like, I cannot. And then Corey punches him in the face while wearing a really nice suede shirt. So Billy comes in and the flashback is broken. And they're talking in the same hallway. And Billy tells him that he's, always been jealous and it's not his fault that Corey quit football. Corey says, what about you ruining both our marriages? How about that, Billy? Okay? Billy punches him and Corey laughs and tells Billy that he's his own worst enemy. I said, what is happening here? Like, what's going on in this scene? Corey tells him that he didn't quit playing football. He got sick and it took him a year to recover, and Grace was the only person who knew. And when he came back, there wasn't a spot for him on the team anymore. And Billy admits that when he found out his mom was dying, he cut everybody out of his life, including his dad. And he gets emotional and kind of starts to cry and says he's really sorry for that. Corey says maybe they need to start forgiving each other. I said, I think y'all really need to. Grace is asking Micah why he keeps avoiding her in the conversation about their relationship. They're having a little slow dance. And then Corey comes in and, he has to cut in. And she's like, oh, no, we talking. But Micah was like, nah, y'all need to talk. So he walks off. And Corey apologizes for messing everything up between them. And she was like, that's in the past. And then they hug. And he thanks her for the dance. And then he walks on away. And I'm like, what is going on? There was a look. And I don't know what's going on. Like, ugh. Plus, they was playing on BONDY.BRITTANY by Boyz II Men, which is my song. Okay. Can you tell me how a perfect love goes wrong? Can somebody tell me how to get things back the way they used to be? Oh, God, give me a reason. I'm down on bended knee. Sorry, y'all. I always have to do the ad-libs with Boyz II Men. Okay? I'll never walk again until you come back to me. I'll Yes. Okay. It's not a vibe. Okay. Corey gives Billy these letters that he wrote to say goodbye to his boys. Billy is like, do not do this to them again. And he was like, man, I can't make no life for myself here on Billy Baker's field. I said, Negro, if you don't grow up, I cannot believe you. You didn't put your kids through this once before. You come back begging for apologies all so you can turn around and do it again. I don't care what the reason is. I don't care. Them boys deserve more than that. This shirt is bothering me. This shirt is bothering me. I think I'm changing it before the next video. Maybe not. It's comfortable, but this little thing right here is just bothering me. What is that about? Micah takes Grace home and he gets a little kiss goodnight. And I was like, woo, 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 woo. So Asher's mom comes over to the house to get the divorce papers from the dad. And he's like, you know, have a nice life, and tries to close the door in her face. But she tells him that she wants her son in her life. And he tells her that they had a deal, okay? She stayed away from Asher, and he didn't tell Asher her little secret and all the truth or whatever. And I'm like, oh, what is going on now? And she says, you know what? Do what you want to do, because you're going to end up hurting your son. Spencer tells his little brother that he just got dumped by Layla, and they sit on the porch and commiserate about being canceled this week. Corey is sitting in the car across the street watching them, reminiscing of the first time that he left his kids and he was watching them from across the street. I guess you think because they're able to laugh to keep from crying that what you're doing is not that messed up, they gonna be all right? Word, I should kick you in the throat. Y'all, he drove on off down the street and I was just sitting up there like, so disappointed. So disappointed. All right, y'all, that was All American. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.